Protests are spreading everywhere across the United States. That right there was a massive protest in San Francisco. I'll show you right here a massive protest in Cleveland, massive protests, of course, in Minneapolis, massive protests in Los Angeles, West Coast, East Coast, across the country. And protesters are not simply saying ICE and Border Patrol off our street. ICE and Border Patrol need to be abolished and prosecuted, but impeach Donald Trump. Throw the criminal in jail. Put this entire criminal, lawless thuggery regime behind bars. I mean, yesterday we got a glimpse of what's in the Epstein files. About 3 million files were released on Friday, but we know that the Trump regime is hiding about 3 million more. I'll do a whole other video on this. What was in the 3 million documents, though, was very damning. Howard Lutnick's name came up over and over again in communications with Epstein, even though he previously lied and claimed he hadn't spoken with Epstein since 2005. Elon Musk appeared repeatedly in the files, saying that he wants to go to the island. When does it get the wildest, Jeffrey? You had Steve Bannon and Epstein continuing to talk about Donald Trump. There was a whole page that the DOJ took down which logged these allegations against Donald Trump and some of the most vile and heinous things, where there were allegations of underage girls, saying that Donald Trump engaged in the most heinous and despicable acts. Again, let me be clear, these are just allegations that were in the list, but I find it highly suspicious that Donald Trump's DOJ removed it from the website. The Midas Touch Network called them out. We posted it on our Substack at MidasPlus.com, which has now been viewed tens of millions of times. Then the DOJ was forced to put it back up. By the way, subscribe to our Substack for that reason, MidasPlus.com, and you can check out the log that I'm talking about there. Also, subscribe to our YouTube page. We're very close to 6 million subscribers. Help us get to 6 million subscribers. And so it's also this lawless thug regime went after Don Lemon and another independent journalist, Georgia Fort, arresting both of them and without even letting him know that it was even coming. And you had Don Lemon was finally released, and the Trump regime was posting all of these photos of them and mocking them for what? For being independent journalists and reporting on a protest in a church. And the protest was taking place because someone affiliated with the church was allegedly part of ICE, which was terrorizing the communities. So it's just a full-fledged assault on the First Amendment, and that was also adding fuel to the fire of these peaceful protests who want Donald Trump out, who want this regime out, who want these people prosecuted, by the way. Let me just share with you what Donald Trump's been posting all throughout the night, ranting and raving like a lunatic. 2 nights ago, he further defamed Alex Pretty, right? And he said that Pretty is an insurrectionist and that his stock is falling. I mean, how vile is that? That was the same evening where Donald Trump sued his own